Morning, everybody. It is November 20th, right? November 20th? November 20th. We're back at Northern Michigan Deer Camp. My buddy Logan and I came up this morning. Everybody else came up last night. We got a couple new people at camp with us. Jeremy's dad, his brother-in-law, and his brother-in-law's buddy. Of course, Brian's back again this year. Brendan unfortunately couldn't come this year due to other stuff going on. But like I said, Logan and I got up here this morning. We left my house at like 2:30, so we did quite a bit of driving. We're really tired, but we got here right at first light, so we're just trying to hurry up, get to our spot. Still got probably quarter to half a mile to go till we get to our spot. See if we see something. Apparently there's been a lot of sign in the area. The other guys came up last night and did some scouting, so see what we can get done, see if we can get Logan his first deer. Set up overlooking the same area that Brendan and I were overlooking last year. Apparently there's a lot of good deer sign around here, but Jeremy left from camp a little bit before we did, and he was heading west, and somehow he's now south of us. He just texted me, said he could see a deer back that way eating in these oaks. I think it's couple ridges over. I don't know how far away he is from us, but we're gonna sit here for a little bit, see if something maybe pops out to graze. We'll see. Probably sit, or probably be out until 11 o'clock ish. Then we'll head back to camp, set up, grab something to eat, back out for the evening, so stay tuned. Let's go. I'm on him. It's up to you. Meh. Meh. You got one. Did I? Yeah. Hey, you got one over here. Yeah, you got one, dude. I didn't see it go down. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It went down. I missed one running, though. I think so. There's one standing right there. Oh, it ran. Yeah, they stood over on that ridge for a second. We got one down on the first morning. They go up 5 from there, right? There's 5, yeah. That wasn't too loud. No, dude, I put my fingers in my ears, that was good. That's not any louder than any of my guns. Okay, that's what. Dude, you got one. We gotta go look at it. Yeah. Oh shit. First morning in the big wild. And Logan just got his first deer. Dude, I was breathing so heavy, I was getting deer fever. This is my 5th sit of the year. This year has been so tough. Trying to be able to get out at all. Let's go. We're gonna go check this deer out. So hot. Get a little bit closer because it might not be. I'm not shooting. Well, Logan got his first deer. We found it. It was down. Unfortunately, it was still alive when we walked up here. We had to put 2 more in it and had to just let it expire. These deer are resilient, and I feel horrible for, you know, that. But like I said, they're resilient creatures. But yeah, he got his first deer on the first morning of the trip. His first time coming on this trip, and pretty good sized doe. He tried telling me that, man, they might as well have spots, and I told him it's his calling whether he shoots. And I heard safety click off. I covered my ears and walked up here, and it's a really good size. It's a pretty good sized doe. At
9 times zoom, it looks small.
At 9 times zoom, it looks small.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing crazy big, but it's a good doe.
I think it's full.
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Get stabbed
With what? There's no antlers.
by the freaking food.
Nah, you're good. We both realized we forgot our drag ropes, and we're about a mile from camp. So, my knives are in my bag.
Your big bag?
No, that bag. That bag.
That's good.
Yeah. We'll get the knives, start doing our thing. I think I got some gloves in there too.
I brought nitrate.
Did you? Okay.
Um,
Well, we'll get some pictures with it and
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
go from there. All right, back at camp, and got some food in us. Got the deer hung up. Got everybody here.
Look at that.
But we're gonna get our tent set up now and hang out for a bit and head out this afternoon, right? Probably 2-ish, 1-ish,
Good. Yeah.
somewhere in there. So we'll get the tent set up and hang out for a bit.
Good luck.
Alright, so we got camp set up. We hung out for a while, got a little bit to eat. Didn't really film any of it, just kind of wanted to hang out at camp, meet everybody, because there's a couple new people here this year. But it's about 2:30ish, I think. Oh, 3 o'clock. Finally heading back out. We're gonna go to the same spot we were this morning. Wind's starting to pick up. It got really cloudy, and we think there might be some rain moving in. It might turn to snow, so we're gonna get back on the next ridge over and try to sit there and see what we can see. Maybe try to get another one on the ground. But so far, day one's going pretty good. See if we can get it done tonight. So we got set up, and we're on this next ridge over where we were before. A little bit closer to where that deer was when Logan shot it, but he's overlooking this creek bottom here to the left. I'm kind of looking over the same area where that deer was this morning, so it's definitely cooled down. It was pretty nice earlier. Excuse me. It was pretty nice earlier when the sun was out. Wind really wasn't blowing, but it's starting to mist a little bit. Wind is kind of picking up a little bit. So, we'll see if maybe we can try to get one before dark. Kind of got over here late. We ran into some other hunters that were kind of just standing in one spot in this first valley we have to cut through to get to this spot. Really weren't sure what they were doing. Finally, they started moving off in the opposite direction. But yeah, see if we can get something done. We called an audible. We haven't seen anything here. We're starting to get cold with the wind picking up. So we're going to move to the south a little bit along the cedar swamp and kind of see what we can see. Maybe scout out a little bit of area. But Logan thought he heard a gunshot that way just a few minutes ago. Got probably an hour or less of daylight. So we're just gonna kind of move, warm up a bit, and then head back to camp. See if we can get one on the ground in the process. But I don't think with this weather, I don't think they're gonna move. I think they're gonna move tonight and probably in the morning. So we're gonna get going and see if we can see something that way.
I'm like right in the middle between Maple Rapids and Elsie. Maple Rapids.
So back at camp, end of day one. Overall, pretty good day, pretty good start to the trip. We got one deer hanging up on the buck pole back here. It was actually Logan's first deer, so that's pretty exciting. But we got some brats done over the fire, having a couple cold pops right now, and just got our wood stove going in the new tent. Hang out around the fire, and probably go to bed here in a little bit. See what we can do tomorrow. All right, next day, day two.
Yeah, but you look at it.
It's 8:30 now. It's a little later, but we didn't get up. None of us got up until 7. Last night got a little cold for Logan and I. It was the first time running this stove. We didn't know how long the wood was gonna last in it, so about every 2 hours it was pretty much out. So we had to restart the fire. Overall, it wasn't too bad. It didn't get too cold last night. But decided to stay at camp, eat some breakfast, warm up a bit. We're gonna head back to our glassing point from yesterday morning. I think Jeremy and Brian are gonna walk a different section And I think the rest of the guys are going to walk down through the cedar swamp right next to camp towards where Logan and I are going to be sitting.
And fish, because it's right there by the lake, so you could have
See if we can get something on the ground this morning. We haven't heard any shots, so I'm a little discouraged by that, but maybe that means there's just less people out here. So
you're within 45 minutes of the Sea Wildlife
see what we can do.
Reserve.
Well, good news is I don't see any other hunters this time, so see if we can sneak into that spot and get set up. It's about a half hour till about the time you shot your deer yesterday. Those guys were gonna walk through about 15 minutes after we got here, so sneak in there. Back up to this hill up here. It's that tall one right there. Finally on the glassing knob. Haven't seen anything yet, but I'm hoping the rest of the guys from camp are gonna start walking through this cedar swamp, heading this way, and maybe kick something to us again. It's not quite as cold as yesterday morning, but I'm still hoping maybe the deer will get on their feet. It really didn't get that cold last night, so we'll see what happens today. Looks like there might be a storm. Morning, day 2. See if we can get it done. Alright. We're just gonna move over to this next ridge, kind of peek over, see what there is. We haven't seen anything over here yet, but we've started to hear a couple shots kind of off in the distance. I think it's like 10 o'clock now, so maybe see if we can see something over there. If not, maybe decide on a game plan from there. If we want to walk somewhere and kind of check out some more ground, or what we want to do. So we got to make a trip into town real quick, grab some stuff, and then we'll be back out for the afternoon. So we're gonna go see what's over this ridge and then go from there. It's just after 10 o'clock right now. The other option is head back to camp, make our run into town, and then come back and try to get out for the afternoon. Okay. Maybe kind of look at a map a little bit and find somewhere to go. See if there's somewhere else we want to try to get to. So, got back to camp. We met up with Charles and Jason and Jerry. Got back to camp. Nobody saw anything this morning. I don't know about Jeremy and Brian because they went to a completely different area. And they're still over there. But Logan and I are heading into town to grab a few things, grab some extra drinks, and then come back and figure out what we're going to do for lunch. Kind of while we're driving down these roads back to camp, back to town, we're going to try to just keep an eye out, see if there's an area we like, see if we want to maybe hit something different. I honestly haven't seen a whole lot. There was a really bad ice storm up here back over the winter, so there's a lot of deadfall, and it's way thicker than it has been in the past. So that makes it a little bit more difficult finding a new area. But we're gonna see. Maybe we find a spot we like. Maybe look at the map when we get into town. Have phone service because we don't have any out here right now. See what we can try to figure out for tonight. I don't think we really want to go back to that same spot we were. We ran into a bunch of hunters last night in that area that I don't know where they came from. So overall, it's been a pretty good trip so far. We got one deer down. Hopefully, we can increase those numbers a little bit by the time we leave. Him and I got to leave a day early. We have to leave tomorrow. I think everybody else is leaving Sunday. So we're running out of time to hunt, but still got tonight and tomorrow morning to try to get it done. See when we get into town. All right, headed back to camp now. We got into town, got what we needed. On our way back, we did initially take a little bit of a scenic route, trying to get back here to town. I have, on the 2 prior years of coming to this trip, I've never been the one to drive, so I wasn't quite sure of the directions, and of course we don't have phone service up there, so we got a little lost on our way to town. We did miss one of our turns and went, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles in the wrong direction. So, got that fixed, got to town, got our stuff. Heading back to camp. I'm guessing Jeremy and Brian are going to be back to camp by the time we get there. Or they're just going to stay out all day. I have no idea what their plan is, to be honest. Try to get a little bit more something to eat. Make it back out for the evening. Still got to figure out where we're going to go. We were kind of the scenic route area that we went to. We didn't see any hunters. There weren't any vehicles in the area, so that was kind of nice, you know, thinking maybe going down there, but there's so much deadfall from that ice storm back over the winter that you can't walk through anything up here. It's horrible. The damage from that storm is almost worse than I saw on the news. But gonna get back to camp, get something to eat, try to get a game plan for tonight, and try to get one on the ground.
Look at that thing. That's a mega. Let's go get it. Scared me when you climb on the bridge.
Found a massive buck track in the middle of the road. I think we're in the right spot now. Got a little bit further to go.
Haunted Ridge. This is what dreams are made of.
I don't know if it's what dreams are made of, it's what nightmares are made of.
Well, like Jason said, one time it's a fluke. If it happens again, then we can never come back. Yeah, we're gonna try this way. Figure you guys go that way.
Wasn't the Haunted Ridge that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we're
Okay.
going this way. You report back and let us know what you see.
Radio's on it dark.
Yeah.
You guys gonna try to find a place to sit or just kind of spot and stalk?
Probably
A little bit of both. Sure.
We climb up there and find a good spot, a good vantage point, just hang out,
All right.
see what happens.
Yeah, we'll probably do the same thing. Hey, if I remember right, it wasn't very far this way that it cleared open. It got open.
Yeah, you're right. No,
It wasn't very far.
Maybe
Quarter mile.
quarter mile. You got Onyx, all right?
Spark Forge, but yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I have service right here or not. I do not. I have the offline maps, but I don't have those. Those don't open very well.
What did you see? You saw some
There's
tracks?
more big tracks right in the center of that road.
Which way were they going?
This way. They looked older.
Like straight down this way?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
They looked older than the ones that were in the road.
So thick it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Brian's over there. I think we just spread out along here. I've never seen so many people on state land. I get it. But this is a problem at this point.
Alright, we found a spot to sit right up behind this massive boulder off the side of this ridge. Jeremy's gonna go down a little bit farther. Brian's back a little bit the way we came from. We're kind of overlooking this bottom. It's a little thick, but I think we can get some shots off in there. So we're gonna sit here till dark. We have a meeting spot marked for when it gets dark, and then we'll go from there. We're definitely gonna have to back a deer out of here if we get one. There's no way to drag it. So we're gonna see if we can get one down up here. If not, head back to camp and regroup for tomorrow. Alright, finally made it back to the trucks. That was a hike. We gained about 1,100 feet of elevation according to the map. We only kicked the one. Nobody else saw anything. So, not sure what the other guys did. We know they're back at camp right now. But packing up our stuff, gonna hit camp and make some dinner, start a fire. I'm beat. Tomorrow morning, and then Logan and I are heading home, so I gotta try to get one down tomorrow. Day 3, the final morning for Logan and I here. I kind of sounded like crap last night. Our stove was being real weird, and our tent just kept filling with smoke. So I feel like crap, sound like crap from that. But so last morning we woke up a little bit late. We were gonna try to get up 6:45. Didn't wake up till 7:15. So trying to rush, getting in the truck right now. Excuse me, man. I feel like crap. I'm gonna try to get over to this spot. Hopefully nobody else is there. All right. So where are you heading?
I don't know. I was just kind of moving down the ridge and just kind of looking to see if there's anything out and about.
Yeah.
Not sure where they'll be at this morning. I think if we kind of go to these two ridges, whatever one you guys want to go on, I'll go to the other, and we'll just kind of be able to see the whole area back and front.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right.
Update, it's 9:15. Jeremy just started moving down into the cedar swamp. Maybe he's gonna kick something our way. That's what happened on day 1, so maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe he'll kick something out of there to us. But if we don't have anything happen by 10 o'clock, I think we're gonna head back to camp and start breaking down. It's been dead out here this morning. I think I've only heard 1 or 2 shots all morning. So we'll see if Jeremy kicks one out of there. If not, it's gonna be time to head home. We call an audible. We're going back to the truck and go back to camp. Probably like 15 minutes early. It's miserably cold out here. The wind's just cutting right through us. We're not seeing much of anything. So pretty sure Jeremy already headed back to camp. Jason's still sitting over there, but we're gonna get ready to go. I'm ready to be in my own bed, take a very hot shower. I'm a level of cold I don't think I've ever been before. So, I'm gonna head back.
All right, I'm finally back to camp. Got a fire going. Jason's got some breakfast going on the Blackstone. Logan and I have to leave here probably after breakfast. We'll break down the tent and stuff. But overall, pretty good so far. Camp one and done, as it's been named, is holding true. Last year, Jeremy got 1 deer. This year, so far, Logan's gotten 1 deer. And nobody else has gotten anything. But we're just gonna hang out here at camp for a little bit, maybe pack up, eat some breakfast, and then Logan and I are gonna head out. The rest of the guys are leaving tomorrow. So maybe they'll get lucky and they'll get one down tonight. Are you guys hunting in the morning too, or just packing up and going home? Or just based it off how you guys feel?
Snow on the ground, I'll go home.
That's fair.
But I don't know if I will if not.
So yeah, we're just gonna hang out around the fire, eat some breakfast, and then we'll be on our way home. Well, Deer Camp 2025 is officially over for Logan and I. And it was a successful one. Wow, can't talk, I'm so cold still. It was successful for Logan. Logan got his first deer ever on this trip, which is awesome. And so far, it's the only deer of the trip. The other guys haven't gotten any. They claim they're gonna shoot 4 or 5 tonight and, you know, leave right in the morning, but we'll see. It could happen. But that's a wrap for us. I'm ready to go home, take a shower, and get in my warm bed and not freeze to death at night. So with that, thank you for watching. I'm gonna try to pick up more filming. I kind of dropped the 8 ball. My daughter was born 5 months ago, so I really haven't had a ton of time to get out and do stuff. But thank you for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, drop a comment if you want, if there's anything you'd want to see, anything that you think we should have for deer camp that we don't currently have. But yeah, thanks for watching.